Hello, what's the Redmen TV Daily News Time? Liverpool's news doing the rounds in 10 minutes. Chris.
Paul.
Hi.
Hi.
It's black t-shirt day in the office.
It is.
There's at least...
Can you get the memo, Lewis?
No, he's got black X on, he's fine. There's 4 of us in black t-shirts, and that's the thing, and that's all we'll say about that, because we're going to waste time.
Tom, the trendsetter.
Tom is inspiring us all to just be more monochromatic in our lives. Also of interest, Lewis has got Pokemon Go, and so has Tom. So that's probably going to be all we talk about.
Imagine if we're sat next to one. Are we?
Someone
needs to find out.
If we're sat...
There's one round the corner, I tried to find it.
What was it?
I don't know, I couldn't find it. I've seen that before.
You've seen it? Right, okay, Sean. Find out if there's a Pokemon in the office and we'll go from there. Anyway, Jordon Ibe,
if anything, I'm going to follow you.
Jordon Ibe has said his farewells, he's packed his bags, he's left Melwood, and it looks like the deal, the £15 million deal to Bournemouth is gonna happen. Chris, there was a little fear over it, I think yesterday or so, that he might be staying, but no, looks like it's on its way.
Yeah, I don't really know how to feel. I mean, there's supposed to be a buyback clause, isn't there, even in the 50 million? Yeah. I remember thinking at the time, when the £15 million bid was lodged, I thought that paid for no buyback. I thought it was so much over and above what we were talking about earlier in the summer, which was like 4 million to West Brom, I think, at the time, that I thought that extra 11 million basically said, no, there's not going to be a buyback. But I think that's just brilliant business by Liverpool. Like, I am a little bit sorry because I do think that he could potentially be a really great asset to the club, but the buyback negates that now. And £15 million is great business right now, and it could be really good business in the future as well. And there's supposed to be a sell-on clause as well, isn't there?
If that's the case, then that's absolutely fantastic.
Which is just amazing. Like.
Yeah, brilliant business, and exactly how Liverpool should be doing business. In fact, I want to know, we'll use a poll. We'll use a poll, yeah? What's a poll? Yeah, what is a poll? Do you think Jordon Ibe deserved another season? Let us know. Click the eye in the corner of the screen and vote yes or no. Simple as that. Got that, Tom?
If he puts a picture up of a pole in the corner,
you got a big pole. Oh no, video.
Right, just a picture of me in the corner, or my dad.
Lewis reminds Tom, and then everyone's fine. And then there's accountability, and it's not on us. Yeah, no, I agree with that. £15 million is a tremendous amount of money. That basically pays for pretty much our transfer business up to Mane.
Yeah, it's crazy when you think of it like that.
Yeah, and that's it. And then look, he has got talent, but when you consider, he could have done more last season. I think Klopp gave him opportunities, and we saw it when he was given chances to perform in the big games and stuff. He doesn't need to be the best player on the pitch. I just want to see a little bit more from him, and it's telling that he performed against Bournemouth, he performed in the last game of the season against West Brom, when he was given chances to come off in bigger games than that, and we didn't see anything from him.
I think but he's still one of the things, and I don't know whether you agree with this, is that he still plays like a kid for me. And I saw something really interesting. But not
in that like free way, like in like
he just makes
nervous on the big
silly
stage.
Mistakes as well. I saw a tweet from, I think it was Dave Hendricks last night, and he was talking about the way that he runs with the ball. I never really thought about this at the time, but he runs with the ball with his head down. Yeah. Like a kid does, you know, he's concentrating on the ball and where that's going. He's not looking at the man that he's about to beat. And I think the best dribblers historically are looking at the man and working out what their body position is so that they can go around them.
Sal. That's the nicest thing I've heard anyone say about Dave Hendricks from Twitter. So there you go, well done as well. Skrtel to Fenerbache. Picture of him holding the Fenerbahce scarf up on the Liverpool website. He's quoted as saying, Liverpool is a giant club, but Fenerbahce is very stable. And they are rapidly progressing, yeah. And then there was like unfortunately in the
economy.
Unfortunately in the echo, there's a little paragraph break, which makes it look like he's gone, oh God, that's not a nice enough thing to say about a new club, which then follows. Fenerbahce is also a giant club, a great club. That's why I accepted the offer. Yeah, so there you go. £5.5 million. Again, if you look, £20.5 million for Jordon Ibe and Martin Skrtel so far.
Put a bit in your hand off for that.
Decent.
It's one of them. I think the Skrtel thing, we've talked about him a lot this summer, haven't we? And we've talked about him quite disrespectfully at times. A lot of people have around Liverpool Football Club and the fans and stuff, is that, oh yeah, and me, I'm totally, but not just me. There's been loads of people, yeah, and you, and everybody that we know. He has been a good servant. He's just not good enough right now. £5.5 million. What did we sign him for? It was around that figure, wasn't it? Maybe 6 or 7.
I want to say 6 or 7. Yeah.
It's pretty good value for money what we've got from that, and you know, and especially the fact that he's crap. really makes a difference. I was trying to be nice.
I'm going to be nice about Skrtel because, yeah, he's right. You know, we got 8 years out of him. He had, when we first signed him, he was young enough that I felt that he had the tools to grow as a footballer. And I think we saw in 2012 when we won the Capital One Cup under Dalglish, and he was our player of the season. And I thought he was absolutely sensational in that final as well. He was our best player. And then he had another dip, and then he had a good season in 13-14, scored 7 goals, and you're thinking, wow, yeah, you know, but those can't, in 8 seasons, you can't have 2 good seasons. But it'll be forever the frustration with Skrtel that when you see a season like that and you think that, you see what he could have had in potential, but the fact that he's not.
Does that mean that he's going to be really good for Fenerbache next season?
Probably no. By the law of averages, no. It means that he's going to be good. If he stays there for another 8 years, he'll be good for 2 seasons. Which he's still got.
He's going to have to move to Italy to do that.
To Italy, yeah. But yeah, you know, it'll be interesting. I think he'll like the Turkish league. I think, you know, he'll love the physicality of it. He'll love a shirt grab. You know, I think he'll fit in with the crazy atmosphere and all that, like you mean.
He's more of a veneer though, isn't he?
Yes,
he's a veneer footballer.
he's a like a tattoo sleeve stocking thing, like, yeah.
Imagine if they were actually tattoo sleeves he's been wearing.
Yeah,
yeah, there you go.
So there you go. Yeah, so yeah, let's know your thoughts on the Skrtel thing. Just very briefly, Celtic lost their first competitive game under Brendan Rodgers, Champions League qualifier to, and I have to get this to check the name of
the
this.
Imps.
The Lincoln Red Imps.
Amazing. Who
are a Gibraltar football team who, I'm informed by Lewis, have a regular gate of 28. We said this. I'm just pleased that all of the fume that will be directed toward Brendan Rodgers has got nothing to do with Liverpool anymore.
It's great, and I feel really sorry for them because at the end of the day, I still think they're going to go through.
Oh, of course.
They're a massive club. They'll turn that around. It's the first game. It is the first game under him. It is funny though. It is funny. What was it? A policeman scored. They had like a policeman, a lawyer, I don't know, a postman,
bricklayers, a stay-at-home mum.
The Celtic players really need to look at themselves after that. It's not on Rodgers that.
No,
they've taken that too.
The problem is
they've been too lax.
Maybe, but also, you know, Brendan Rodgers has got a philosophy of football, and sometimes you do, and it was always Brendan Rodgers' weak spot. Sometimes you just need to be a touch more pragmatic, and there probably is a case like that you just go 4 up front, and you just, you know what I mean, you just smash them up, you just go to smash them up, or whatever. I don't know, because I'm not a professional football manager and never will be.
There's still time.
There is still time, yeah. Yeah,
you speak a couple of languages. At least you've got a way in, like a Mourinho-style way in. Like.
Yeah. Still time for Oscar as well. Balotelli's been told to leave by Klopp. Yes! He says, and he actually speaks in quite positive terms, and I think this is a wonderful PR move from Jurgen. He says, we've done the crossing, heading and stuff. He's been world class, but this is not a situation where he should be battling with other players like this for one position. He actually says that reiterated a few times. What's interesting on that is we'll come away and talk more about this on a subscriber show.
Formation,
yeah. He mentions 1 or 2 and then mentions 1 again, so it seems to suggest that we will be playing 1 up front a lot more consistently. So yeah, the Balotelli thing, whether we send them out on loan or whatever, but it's good that Jurgen Klopp has kind of gone, listen, I've got no problem with him. He's clearly got talent. It's an undeniable thing, but I've got my players already. I've got my players for those positions. He's not needed. Probably best if he gets another club.
He's playing salesman there, isn't he? Yeah. You can't turn around and go, he's shit.
Oh, 1 minute warning.
You can't turn around and go, he's shit, because no one will come in for him.
No, absolutely.
So he's still a good player, just not going to fit in here.
Yeah, exactly. And look, he's now ultimately Jurgen Klopp's not a bell end, is he? You know, and it's interesting that he's not come out and said those things about like Adam Bogdan, who he clearly doesn't rate in any way, shape or form. So the last piece of news, if you've looked at the thumbnail, you'll probably know what this was all about. LeBron James wants to play for Liverpool Football Club. Yes! He's actually said, I believe on Twitter, SO, which is probably like stands off or stamped overhead. I don't know, shout out to Coach Klopp and the Reds. Excited to hear you boys are heading out to the West Coast. Almost as many exclamation points as Chris would have used in that situation.
Come on. Loves an exclamation
If you need a walk-on, I got your back. You'll never walk alone. So yeah, good. It's always nice to get a little bit of a shout out from a world-class athlete.
We need to try and get an interview with him.
We do. We'll see if we can do that when we're over in the States. We are coming to LA. We are going to San Jose. Yeah, sure. Frisco. Possibly if we've got time. But yeah, we're going over to America next in a week or so. Whatever, it's close. We'll see it over there. Anyway, thanks for watching. We've got more in-depth Liverpool news. We do a weekly transfer news roundup show, 45 minutes to an hour. All of the Liverpool news, rumours, ins and outs, etc., etc. We've also got some amazing subscriber shows coming up. Talking about the likes of Ibe going out, Skrtel going out, Balotelli going out. We're doing a Liverpool squad builder special. We're looking at how to build a 25-man squad for Liverpool for the coming season, because without that's what it'll fit in. That's exactly we're doing it here. I'm not quite sure how that will work. Holographic technology, no. There'll be a board and printouts. But yeah,
it's Redmen.
Yeah,
and that's what we do,
of course. So yeah, Liverpool registered 25-man Premier League squad. Every single now a season under the new rules, but Liverpool with no Europe have never played more than 24 players in a season. So we're going to decide how we build who are going to be those 24, 25 players.
I love it, Paul.
This season.
Foul throw.
How many foul throws? No, not for today. 10-minute news. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thoughts below. Vote on the poll earlier in the video, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.